Thank you for joining us today as we make a splash. I'm Jill Stearns. I'm the Superintendent President, and it is a joy to welcome you to the ribbon cutting ceremony for the San Luis Obispo Campus Aquatics Center. It has been a long time coming, and I thank you for joining us for this historic milestone. What I would like to say is this feels like home for me. What you probably don't know is that I have 5 years of lifeguarding and swim instructor in my background, and so I have no doubt that there's a future college president across the way. I'd like to introduce to you one of our Board of Trustees members. I'm so thankful that Mrs. Mary Strobridge, representing District 5, is able to join us today. I also want to acknowledge our Superintendent President Emeritus, Dr. Gil Stork, and all of the Stork family who was able to join us today. I believe that some of our Foundation Board of Directors are here today. If so, will you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you. These individuals volunteer their time, talent, and resources very generously to the college, and we're grateful for their continuous support. A special thank you to our faculty, staff, and administrators, and our students who are gathered here today to celebrate the launch of this exciting project. There was great collaboration on this project. The complex would not have been possible without the tremendous community support that went into the passing of our Measure L bond. So first and foremost, thank you to our community members who are here today. Tremendous things are happening on this campus because of Measure L. And I would like to extend my thanks to the members of our Citizens Bond Oversight Committee. If you're part of our CBOC, will you please stand and be recognized? And I'd like to acknowledge our facilities team who made this vision a reality. Terry Reese, Director of Facilities and Bond Projects. Brian McAllister, who is our Assistant Director of Bond Projects, but not able to join us today. Patrice Ely, our Bond Analyst. And Nikki Rocha, our Facilities Services Department Assistant. Thank all of you for your support. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dan Troy, our Assistant Superintendent and Vice President of Administrative Services. Dan?
Well, thank you, Jill. You can see why she's president. She remembered to wear her sunglasses. It's preparation like that that leads you to the higher positions. So, anyway, thank you, everyone, for being here today. We're really, really happy to see the opening of this Aquatic Center. I know, having gone a year without the pool, I know that it was a kind of a hardship for our kinesiology, our athletics, our community programs, and the pool is really one of those tools that we use to really engage with the community. Lots of people come here and swim, or their kids swim here. So we're really delighted to have this project open today. These kinds of things don't happen by accident, of course. The college has assembled a strong team to get us where we are. And I want to help recognize some of those who are part of the bond and construction process. So firstly, I want to thank Tom Holtschuh, our Inspector of Record. Is Tom here? No? We'll thank him whether he's here or not. The architects on the project, 1906, they used to be PMSM. Alan Kroger's here. Our construction managers, the Klassen Corporation. Of course, the contractor for the assignment, Newton Construction. Thank you, guys. Look at this work, huh? You guys did a great job. And of course, the program managers for the bond, Kitchell. Stand up. I know Dina's here. Hi, Dina. Good. So the San Luis Obispo Campus Aquatic Center project included the replacement of 2 existing pools on campus with a 50-meter competition-sized pool. You've probably guessed it's this one. And a 25-yard teaching pool to my right. A new restroom on the pool deck will also be added. Funny story, we ordered one. It should have been here by now, but the company went out of business. So we'll soon have a new one. So if you have to go to the bathroom, there are some other options. Please don't use the pool, okay? The pool deck and draining system were replaced, as well as the starting blocks and diving boards. This project is more than the water in the pool that you see here too. We're also doing ADA upgrades to the entire 1000 complex, shower areas, the door hardware, and some site accessibility upgrades as well. So the 1000 complex has been unlocked for the duration of the event, and you're more than welcome to go check out the upgrades to that facility as well after you take a dive in the pool. So on this project, construction began in May of 2018 and finished on time and on budget in May of 2019, so thank you for that. Those are words you like to hear, right? On time, on budget, and we definitely did that. The SLO Aquatics Center will provide an outstanding facility for student athletes, community members, and faculty and staff alike. So with that, we're going to hear from some of those programs now. They're going to tell you about why they're so grateful that the pool's open today. And starting off, it's my pleasure to introduce Bob Mariucci, who's the Cuesta College Athletics Director. So Bob, take it away. Go get him.
Thanks. All right. Thank you for being here. This is a great little group right now, and I'm just excited to talk about this pool, as our student athletes are and our coaches. But anyway, this is a great day for Cuesta College today, and I appreciate everybody being out here today. I'm looking around. I don't know how many. This little girl is ready to go at 3:30 with the. She's been counting down. Her dad's right there counting it down. She wants us to jump in this pool here. You might be the first one. So, but I'm here on behalf of the coaches, our kinesiology instructors, our students, and our student athletes, just to thank everybody that's been involved with this project here today, okay? I mean, there's a lot of people that have been involved, and we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, but from the initial decision to include it on the bond, to all the preparation and making decisions about the pool, all the hard work over the last several months by so many workers and contractors, and most importantly, the community support in making this happen today. So we are very grateful to everybody that's been involved with that. I'd also like to thank the administration from Morro Bay High School and Arroyo Grande High School. You know, this past year was a long year for these kids. They have to travel to Morro Bay and Arroyo Grande, but we really appreciate their support and letting us be at their pools throughout this past year. I just want to talk about, say, our coaches here, our head men's water polo coach and swim coach, John Marsh, and our women's water polo coach, Pete Schuler. They are very excited about being here. I'm just telling you that. They can't wait to get these student athletes into their home pool. It's been a long year again for them to be on the road, but on behalf of them, I'm excited for them to be in this beautiful facility. I just want to say this, and some of you may or may not know, the history of the aquatics program here at Cuesta College is amazing. Here's just some stats, okay, just to take into perspective. The men's water polo team has made the state playoffs for 40 consecutive years. Every year in existence, they've made the state water polo team. They've accumulated 27 conference championships. Our women's water polo team, which began in 1999, has made the playoffs 10 times. Our aquatics programs have produced over 180 All-American swimmers during the past 40 years. This past spring was our 41st year of swimming at Cuesta College, and the women's swim and dive team has accumulated 21 conference championships. So along with that, I'm just saying the history here is amazing, and I'm very proud of that. And with this beautiful new facility right here, we're going to continue rolling and rocking for years to come with this pool and continue the success that we've had. So with that, again, I just want to thank everybody for their efforts on this beautiful facility. Know that we are all grateful. I'm speaking on behalf of John and Pete and all of our instructors and so forth. But we're excited, and thank you, and go Cougars. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Matthew Greene, who is the Director of Community Programs. So, Matthew.
I won't try to up the ante with Bob's enthusiasm. We all appreciate it here. I began overseeing community programs in 2006. I can tell you how indebted the community is for Cuesta's willingness to make this not only an athletics pool, well-deserved athletics pool, but also a community pool. And I am especially thankful to Terry Reese and the bond team for meeting the deadline. First of all, we're here thankful that we actually are opening and having a summer program here. But that therapy pool is a lot bigger than it used to be. And you're going to make a lot of people happy because of that. And comes from the dialogue between the stakeholders, those who know what the value of the pool is and what its best use is, and they heard us. So I appreciate that. And it's just the delight of training the safety level of swimmers in our community. And I think I should have sent my son back for a few more lessons as I was at the 18 years old. So again, the Aquatics Complex will also have a great impact on our community members as well. And you come any day of the week and you will see that. Through community programs such as Aqua Fitness, Family Fun Swim, which we're starting today, Gnarly Narwhals, Lap Swim, Masters Water Polo, and swim lessons, the Aquatics Center is utilized by a multitude of individuals and their families. And those are beloved programs. And try to take them away and you will hear about it. It brings the college great pleasure to be able to share its facilities with our community, and we hope that someday, some of you here today will be able to stay and partake in Back to Pool Day, our first family fun swim. Family Fun Swim takes place every Friday through August 9th and includes lap swimming, diving, and fun for the whole family. Please feel free to check out our brochure and our webpage, and join us for one of the programs mentioned. I also want to just give a thanks to the team over there in red. We had no lifeguards hired in January because we were closed. So we started from scratch, hiring swim teachers and swim lessons, thanks to HR to facilitating the process. But the community responded and staffed us fully for a full summer program, and I'm thankful for that. And a special thanks to Wes Martin and all the work that he's done. So at this time, I'd like to turn the program back over to Dr. Stearns. Thank you.
So thank you, Matthew, for your comments. And thank you to our community program swimmers. I appreciate your patience. I expected many more phone calls about the pool being closed. And you did a great job of letting people know that we would be back and be ready today. So that was tremendous. So in thinking about today, we've all reflected on the steps that it took to arrive to this point. And when we strip everything else away, we are here because of people. The personal strength of individuals with conviction and vision that brought us here. Each of these individuals shaped who we are as a college and who we are as a community. These people cared very deeply about leaving a lasting legacy for this community and for future generations. The ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrates a major enhancement to the San Luis Obispo campus of Cuesta College, but it also represents the culmination of several years of planning and hard work and our promise to the residents of San Luis Obispo County that their local Measure L tax dollars would improve their community college. Whether you directly utilize the services of Cuesta College, whether you've been a student here yourself, whether a family member or a colleague has attended, or maybe it's your neighbor, or maybe you just believe in the power of education, you're here for a reason, and we thank you for your support. I hope you'll take advantage of our Back to Pool Day and enjoy making a splash in our new pool. So at this time, I'd like to invite Trustee Strobridge and Dan Troy and Scott Lathrop to formally join me as we cut the ribbon and unveil the new San Luis Obispo Aquatics Center.